For decades, the distress beacons of a dying galaxy echoed into the void. Planet Oakhaven, a wall of towering green canopies and rich mineral reserves, had long remained untouched by outer conflicts, but serenity ended the day a single battered warship breached their upper atmosphere.
Unidentified vessel, this is Oakhaven Sector Command. You are entering restricted airspace. Transmit your authorization code immediately or hold your vector.
Sector Command, please. Our core systems are critical. Our home world was incinerated in the nuclear wars. We've been adrift in deep space for generations. We ask only for safe harbor to repair our sublight engines. We mean no harm.
Moved by compassion, the Council of Oakhaven granted the request. A single landing permit was issued, supplies were brought down, and temporary shelters were built along the northern plains. But days stretched into weeks, and night skies began to fill with the engine trails of additional landing pods arriving unannounced. Realizing the scale of the arrival, Oakhaven's planetary leader requested an urgent, face-to-face meeting on the landing pad.
Your initial clearance was for emergency repairs, Commander. Now we track dozens of unauthorized ships entering our biosphere. This planet's ecosystem cannot sustain a population of the size. You must halt further landings and prepare to depart.
Depart? Look around you, Commander. Those weren't supply pods descending over the last 3 weeks. The refugee leader stepped aside, revealing heavy ordnance and automated defense turrets being unveiled beneath the supply tops. Before the controller could reach his comms device, heavy artillery fire ignited the horizon, lighting up the tranquil landscape in crimson flame. The takeover had begun. What was meant to be an act of mercy transformed overnight into a global nightmare. Within hours of the initial betrayal, orbital strikes rained down upon Oakhaven's surface. Verdant forests were reduced to ash, crystal oceans turned brackish with soot, and vibrant cities crumbled into smoke. The once emerald horizon was painted pitch black.
Citizens of Oakhaven, surrender your remaining strongholds. Your world is broken. Your forces are scattered. Resistance only prolongs the inevitable.
You burned our skies and slaughtered our people under the banner of peace. But Oakhaven does not break. Every fallen tree, every ruined city, we will fight for every inch of our ground until our last breath.
For 3 grueling years, the surviving Oakhaven fighters waged unrelenting resistance. Outgunned and outnumbered, they relied on their intimate knowledge of the terrain, turning the charred ruins into impenetrable strongholds. Yet, as the 3rd year of relentless conflict dragged on, the invaders pushed the defenders to their final perimeter. Out of ammunition and surrounded by heavy armor, Oakhaven stood on the precipice of total annihilation. Then the sky cracked open.
Sensors, report! Where are those warheads coming from? Sector 4, respond!
Look to the stars, Commander. You thought the galaxy was blind to what you did here.
Tracer fire sliced through the dark clouds as dozens of dreadnoughts dropped out of hyperspace, the neighboring star systems witnessing the atrocity and recognizing that no world would be safe if Oakhaven fell, had assembled an allied armada. Dozens of elite cruisers formed a blockade around the planet, dismantling the invading fleet's air support and dropping heavy siege units directly onto the enemy lines. Caught between the relentless local resistance below and the coalition fleet above, the invaders' whole snapped. Peace did not return easily, nor did the grass grow back overnight, but as the dark clouds slowly parted, revealing the first rays of sunlight on a liberated world, Oakhaven began the long process of healing.